just finished making this easy DIY craft, these beautiful brooches, and I'm going to show you just how easy it was. Both are different, but both were super easy to make. You just need a hand sewing needle, some thread, scrap fabrics, and the pins in the back. Really easy, and of course some jewels or pearls, whatever you want to add. First, I'll show you how I made this ivory rose brooch. So I began with this satin fabric here, and it's about 6 inches wide by 30 inches in length. It does not have to be that exact size, and I'm using here really thick heavy duty thread, the button quality thread. So when I pull it, it doesn't break. So I've created this method a few years ago, and I always sew these type of flower roses or rosettes. So as you can see, I folded it to a triangle to hide the unfinished or fraying edge, and then you see what I'm doing here? I'm kind of just rolling it. And whenever I have something that looks great, just like there, I do use my sewing needle and thread to hold it in place. So what I'm trying to say is I don't make the entire rose and then sew it. I just sew it step by step. I'm running out of thread, so what I'm going to do is rethread my needle. At the ending of this flower brooch, what I like to do is fold in that fabric so you hide the edges or the unfinished fabric, and I just sort of do like an invisible stitch there. Next, I decided to sew and add the fabric leaves to the side. It also cleans up whatever I cut off, like any of that fraying fabric is going to be hidden with the leaves. And this is the edge that I was referring to as being cut. And I'm going to decide where the pin goes. So what I'm going to do is actually hot glue these leaves on because it really is helpful and it helps close up that cut off end and hide it. Next, I'm going to cut 2 circles out of felt, double up on it just in case the hot glue does show through, and glue it to the side of the flower here so I can place the pin there. Now I'll show you how I made this blue version brooch. So I cut out 5 fabric circles using the CD as a template, again coordinating thread, and I fold it in half and do a large basting stitch all the way around. I do have a double knot at the end of the thread. And I continue the same process as I create the rest of the petals, stringing it onto the thread. So you can add as many petals as you want. I just chose to do 5. And now I wanted to add some of this shimmery netting because, like I always say, why not? A little more glitz with the rhinestone in the center. And that's how I make these super easy brooches. So if you really enjoyed this video and folding fabric and wrapping it to make flowers, why don't you also check out this other video of mine on how I fold my dinner napkins into a rosette. Even easier. Thanks for watching.